Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Danganronpa 2, and in today's episode, we are going to be resuming the class trial for Mahiru's murder. Now, right now, it seems to be a choice between Hiyoko and Fuyuhiko, although Hiyoko seems to be cleared for now. Is that going to hold true? Well, without further ado, let's hop into the game. Time to resume the trial.
Oh, mon ami! And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Oh?
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that.
This is one of those I do not think that word means what you think that word means moments.
Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
Okay.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Okay.
Well,
Back to the
now
class
that we've
trial.
decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
But have we?
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Right?
Do you mean the letter?
Yeah, there was the letter.
No, it was probably the gummy.
Right.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
I mean, it was put there to frame her,
When
right?
you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
Really?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Yeah?
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
They
Okay.
wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
But where?
That's impossible. There's nowhere to hide.
The bathroom,
I
maybe?
even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Why would you do that?
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder.
Yeah, I don't
At any
know.
rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the mouse and accelerate with the control key. Press right mouse button to brake and left mouse button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. This is going to be terrible. I'm like not good at these kinds of things. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the escape key during the logic dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. We're gonna fail this so bad. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. All right, I'm going to do it. All right, here we go. Logic dive, oh boy. I'm not gonna do well on this. Okay. Let's speed up. Okay, this is a ramp. I assume we want to go on this one. To go faster. To go faster. Oh, over here. And then, oh. We missed that one. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before or after? It would have to be before, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, so we want to go on... Wait. No. Before Hiyoko arrived. Okay, which one do we want to do? Before... We want to do before she arrived. Right? Is this going to be... This is going to be... Oh, it is before. Okay, okay. I understand. We got to go color coordinating here. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be before. Before she arrived. Yes. All right. Oh, I fell off. Here we go. This is not super easy. All right, question 2. Or no? Okay. All right, we're just speeding along. Oh, okay, okay. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? I mean, everyone else is saying after, so I guess after. So we'll try that, right? We gotta go to the red. Is that gonna be right? So we'll just hold this down. I think we hold down the control, not press it. Yeah, so after she left, okay. Oh, whoops, I jumped into a hole. All right, we'll get this. All right, there we go. We gotta avoid these obstacles. They're getting more complicated. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach? Maybe the beach. Well, let's just go beach house again. It might not be. If there was nowhere in the beach house to hide. Okay, it was the beach house. All right. So, the killer was there like the whole time. All right.
It's all coming together.
Exactly. So let's see how this fits in. Who was this
Do
exactly?
you think the killer might have been hiding?
Stay on red. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Do you think the killer might have been hiding? Okay, right, here we
all
go.
that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
She's so mean.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Right? Once she didn't have
No,
to get
there
everyone's
should have been a
pity.
place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
Wow. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. Okay, so where could they have been hiding? A place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is where? In the room with her? I mean, she said she looked in there, right? Could it be in the closet with her? I don't know. I feel like that's weird, but maybe.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
The closet? That's where I was locked up.
Which is why she wouldn't have looked there,
After
right?
you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
Yeah, that's true.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
Maybe if it was another
That's
small
why the killer
person.
made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place that's right. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was where? Could it have been in these suits or I don't know. Up here, maybe? one of these was dislodged, right? I forget where. I don't remember. Was it there?
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
Yeah, because wasn't there one like sitting
The
up
shelf
weirdly?
it was on. It was pretty messy, don't you think?
Hmm?
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer
Right.
probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place.
That's true.
Because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Okay.
Then the killer was close to me during that time?
Apparently.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding.
So
very close
welcome
to
in, Munera. Welcome. All right.
It's kind of like
Oh man, that's
in
creepy.
for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that as well.
Okay.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Of course not.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
I guess making sure she did what she needed.
Didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
How does that make sense?
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Hmm.
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Uh-oh. What drama is he gonna dredge up now?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Is that so?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
That's true. Hey, welcome into Twitch, Munera.
Yeah, that's true, but
Thank you for your
you know,
comments.
something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
But
You don't sound very articulate.
right, he sounds very unsure. He doesn't want to say the
Jeez.
truth.
You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that.
Uh-huh.
I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
Uh-huh.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but
It is an excuse.
depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Yeah, that would be important.
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Okay, so 3 people. Hmm?
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Well, Hiyoko already confessed to
What's wrong with
admitting that.
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
Hmm.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yes.
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
What's that?
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that's gonna be the water
Now
bottles,
that
right?
you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Okay.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Oh boy. Alright, shall I explain the final feature in the non-stop debates? From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the left mouse button, the shape of the reticule will change. If you aim the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. Okay, yeah, that's right. That way we can use one statement against another, right? This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have all the answers to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? Oh boy, by the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember it is only effective when refuting points. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. So we'll have to listen through it all the way first. Shower room. That's the only thing we have. I'm going to look at that one before we begin.
What did...
Okay, so shower room. The beach house has a shower room. However, the shower is out of order and cannot be used. Okay. What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Okay.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have
Oh wait,
to use
I need
the
to
shower.
right click those, I think.
Oh,
I forget.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
Yeah.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
So
They
other
cut it
than the
up and
shower,
whoosh.
maybe.
As someone who flushes their every morning, I can declare it
Why
would
do you always-
definitely
exactly.
clog the toilet.
Why do you always get fired up about the
Maybe it's the other
bathroom?
way around.
Exactly.
perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were
Maybe.
able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction. So I'm pretty sure that what happened is they used the water from the water bottles to wash it off. Is it gonna be Chiaki's opinion? Let me be on the
What did the killer
lookout.
do with the blood on their body?
Let's pay attention.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Yeah.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't
Would it
have to
have?
use the shower.
Maybe.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe
Okay.
they wore one when they moved the body.
If they
Maybe.
used something other than the shower,
Yes.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Okay. Okay. So maybe we
They
do
cut it up and
this to
As someone who
Fuyuhiko's
flushes their
comment.
every morning, I can declare it
My
would
goodness.
definitely clog the toilet.
Exactly.
maybe
All right, will
it's the
that go
other way
away?
around.
We'll have to see.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay, so if we don't get to keep it, we'll have to get Fuyuhiko's comment and put it on Chiaki's comment, right? But we
What
still
did the
have
killer
it.
do with the blood
So
on their
we'll
body?
use this against his statement.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Okay, we
They
can...
couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
There we go.
No,
Oh,
that's wrong.
there we go. I was like, did I just miss it? Nope, we got it.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
Exactly,
They could
exactly.
have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
He's sweating an awful lot. Something other than the shower that was used to wash off blood. It's possible it was the drinks inside the refrigerator.
I see.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Yes.
I've seen through it.
Oh? What's going on here?
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand. that There's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Because the only things in the refrigerator were the sticky ones, right? All right, we're gonna need trash can, that's for sure.
In the beach house refrigerator, however, try think one bottle drink is simply not enough.
I missed
it. Wouldn't
it.
be enough to wash off the blood.
All right, the tone in Pecco's voice is so threatening it might cut me. We're nearing the moment when our face will be decided. Okay,
It's
I need to
true
do
there
better.
were in the beach house refrigerator, however, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I
Right?
can't back down.
Okay. Oh, whoop. Just a little bit more and I can draw something out
It's
next
true
time.
there were drinks in the beach house however, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
All right, so I wasn't
I can't
expecting
back
that.
down.
Now we gotta be ready. Oh no, okay, we did it. We gotta spam
We
it,
can't
yep.
assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Exactly.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no there were only
Oops,
flavored drinks.
that was the one I
Use
should have
those
done.
so the blood won't come off in your body. It
We'll
leaves
have to
it
go back
aromatic,
and
especially
do
if you
that.
use that alone would raise suspicion.
We got messed up there. Okay, we gotta do the very first yellow comment.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no
It's this
water
one.
bottles in the.
There we
Allow
go.
me to cut through
There
those
were no
words.
water bottles in the fridge, but there was a ton in the trash can.
Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
There's a reason for that.
That was after the incident, right? And the killer took
Oh,
all of
but
those
before,
water bottles
right?
and used them to wash the blood off their body.
Oh no, I just realized something. There was one person who was wearing a wetsuit. Oh no.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
Is it?
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Yeah?
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Yeah?
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
I mean, why?
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would
It seems
be...
you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Maybe?
Is that true?
Uh-oh.
Let me ask.
I hope I'm not
who
right.
might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, the killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Ugh. I hope I'm wrong. Let's see. Am I gonna be right or wrong? No, that's not it. Okay, so too many things. If this person's a killer, there's too many things that don't add up. Who else? Okay, she was wearing the wetsuit. That's why I thought it might have been her. So let's see. Who else could it have been? She was covered in blood. Maybe her. Who else? I don't... Oh, she was wet. Oh, no.
You're the only one!
Oh, no. She was wet when we
Hecka.
found her.
Is it you?
Uh-oh.
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Uh-oh.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I mean, she was
remember
the
when
only
we were
one that
all
was
meeting up
wet.
to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Yeah, she said she'd been swimming. Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Yeah?
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
We gotta hear this.
Hold on, you. You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right?
No.
So maybe she really was swimming.
Maybe he's really angry about
No one
this.
even saw her swimming.
It's true.
No. I saw her.
Oh, okay. Fuyuhiko's gonna alibi her?
After I ran into you at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Okay.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Okay.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Yeah, so either now he's lying
You
or...
told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Yeah, what's the deal there? Does he just not want Peko to get in trouble?
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
That's
The
true.
roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the f did the killer escape?
Right?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
That's what I'm wondering.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Okay.
We might have an answer.
Chiaki's thinking.
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
Oh?
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
I hope she's not the killer. I liked Peko.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. Was it the window in the shower room? And the only possible thing I can think of is that opening. The small window in the shower room.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
Yeah, that little
Well,
window.
Nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Right?
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Unless she used her sword, maybe?
But what if, for instance,
Oh.
she got help from someone?
Like Fuyuhiko?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Oh.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
Maybe.
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Right.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
And every murderer is going to be concerned about that. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity. I mean, to be fair, Monokuma would probably kill them if they broke the rules. So, I mean...
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Right, her sword?
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Exactly, there's a difference.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
On her back with the sword?
And if you say she hid it in her special place,
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
stab you in yours!
Hiyoko, seriously.
No! Please don't be violent!
My gosh. Even if the killer used an object to escape out of the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case... Focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Okay, Hangman's Gambit. SWORD. I don't know. What would it be? We got lots of O's. I don't know what it would be that would had this many letters to it. This is not okay. All right. What would this be? Okay, B. What else would it be? No. A? Okay. Oh, a bath towel? Bath towel. I bet that's what it is. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. All right. I can't even. What would it be? We're getting lots of S. I'm gonna lose because I can't think of what this would be. Okay, so bamboo. Okay, bamboo. That's what it is. Yeah, this is fine. Bamboo. There we go. Bamboo sword. As soon as I can... Oh my goodness. I need another O. Let's explode that. I don't need these right now. Let's just get rid of these. Bamboo. Okay. I need an S now. What do we have? This is fine for now. I'll kind of hold this one here for right now. I don't need 2 Ds. Am I gonna get... There we go. There we go. Now this one. Explode that. Alright, now we need another O. O's seem to be super hard to come by. There we go. Speak of the O. Now I just need an R. What? Why did that... I just put that one up there. I don't know why it exploded. Let's hang on to this. I can't. I gotta... I need an R. There's an R. Finally. Finally! Oh my goodness. One of the worst Danganronpa minigames. Yeah, there's not enough places to put the letters you don't need.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
She doesn't want to answer.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yes, I definitely remember seeing that. Right there on her back.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Right. Which would she really go swimming with it?
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
I think that is what we're saying.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
I mean,
You
it is
see? I knew it.
pretty doable.
I knew it was a ninja. Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily.
She did say that.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Wow.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
That's true.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Okay, so it's moment of truth, or she's gonna throw some evidence to defend herself. Now then, the time has come once again for the panic talk action. Let's talk a little about fever time and nega time. From this point on, you'll be able to use fever time by pressing the space key during PTA. When fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the left mouse button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault, but only until your focus gauge runs out. So make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called nega time too that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates nega time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you... You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the window? And what about the sword?
She leaned out and grabbed it, right?
It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it.
I mean, I don't know if that's true.
Why do you even care?
Right?
Shut up! Just shut the up and answer me! If you have an answer, then give it to me!
Oh boy.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
I don't think so. Fuyuhiko, why are you... Okay.
That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't with me! Got proof you... Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't with me! Got proof you... That's obviously impossible!
Let's try and let's do our thing.
I'll see your...
Let's see if we can get through it all.
You're pissing me off!
Oh my goodness.
You're pissing me off!
I'm sure we are. Such a combo.
Shut up! Shut up! Got proof you... That's obviously
My goodness.
impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
Bamboo sword bag, right? It gets shattered.
If
Okay.
she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
Exactly.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it.
And carried it with her?
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
He's defeated?
Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape.
Right.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that.
Okay.
Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
Man, his eyes have gone crazy
Even
again.
so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
You are so deranged.
No, you just back off!
Exactly.
Is it true? Did you really kill Lucky?
I hope she says it's not true.
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
Yeah.
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it?
Why is he so obsessed with this?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Uh-oh. She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
I don't know.
Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Exactly.
Can it wait until after the voting?
No, because then we might be dead if
This is
you're not the
important,
killer.
and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Exactly. Does she even have one?
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Right. That's why it's so
Then
weird.
Why did you kill Mahiru?
Yes, exactly.
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Oh, is she the serial killer? Huh?
Justice?
Justice. Yeah, is she the wearer of the
In
mask?
order to protect the justice of this world.
She's going a little crazy. Princess Sonia had mentioned this.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill.
Okay.
For the sake of protecting justice.
Oh.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
Okay.
Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
Don't call me Pecco. Call me whatever the girl's name was. Smiling Radiant Justice or something.
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish.
Okay.
I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
Uh-oh.
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. This is... Could she be? As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Right.
Justice complete.
Okay.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me.
Sparkling.
Sparkling justice.
That was the word.
Now then, let's execute justice.
Right?
What?
I think we just blew up his brain.
What the?
Pecco, what are you doing?
Right?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Okay.
What's going on?
Can she say justice anymore?
Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
Oh?
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice.
Uh-huh. So I hope no one did anything wrong.
Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but...
Huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
Okay.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp.
Okay.
Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but
I don't get it
this
either.
is becoming really crazy.
Agreed. What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer. Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
A little bit, yeah. And Monokuma's asleep, of course.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Is it? I'm guessing maybe not.
Huh? Sleepwalking?
Chiaki's
So
like,
what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
right?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
Okay.
Evil must be eliminated immediately.
Oh, is she gonna kill someone
No
right
matter
now?
what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
She said she
And
didn't,
because of
though.
that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Because she was the killer's accomplice?
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Oh boy. This has got to be the silliest thing
Holy
ever.
crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Oh, yeah?
She's so gross!
Peko.
Is
Yeah.
this her true identity?
What is going on with
My
her?
true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Okay. All the little crazy text emoticons is just weird.
I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Okay. Closing argument. This is the comic book thing, I think? Yeah, okay. So finish the thought. On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met... Okay, that doesn't apply there. In order to lure Mahiru and Hiyoko, that had to do with the letter, which isn't here. The first one to arrive at the beach house was Mahiru? No, I don't think so. It would have been the killer, right? Okay. The next one to arrive at the beach house was Hiyoko. What did the killer leave next to the body? The mask, right? Now then, time to wash off the blood. Okay. Where should I hide? Okay, we don't have that one. First one who found the body was... Okay, that was her. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. A tear-streaked sprint. Okay, no. This isn't what matches. Let's think about it one more time. Okay. The killer dropped... Okay, that wasn't it. What else do we have? In the closet after Hiyoko ran away. That's the lemon gummy. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. Let's pull the bamboo sword up. Really? Okay. We only have one more X, I think. Okay. Okay, so what else do we do? A big piece of evidence? The first one who found the body. Does it go here? No. Okay. Where should I hide? Next one had to be Mahiru. Yes. Okay, and those were not good. Alright. Now, Hiyoko wakes up. Killer went into the surfboard. Pretty the anime mask is what was left next to the body, right? Where should I hide? In the surfboard case. Okay. What did the killer leave next to the body? The anime girl mask. What do we have? On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met her, but that doesn't help. In order to lure, killer holds the metal bat. It's gotta be Hiyoko wakes up, right? First one who found the body was Hiyoko, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. Hiyoko arrives at the beach house. She made a promise to meet someone. Bamboo sword. Okay. In order to lure them... I don't know. But this one, we can do the bamboo sword one, right? Bamboo sword to the bag. Yep. Okay, so we can't do this. Or those are all done. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. none of that. What else? First one to arrive at the beach house was Hiyoko. Yes. In order to lure Mahiro and Hiyoko, seems Hiyoko made a promise to someone. So this is going to be one of those two. Seems Hiyoko made a promise to someone. Okay. Last stop. Okay, so this one is going to be the letters, right? Killer forged 2 letters. All right, what else? The big piece of evidence is the footprints in the sand.
Here's
That was
everything
it.
that happened in this case.
Whew, we actually did it. I was a little nervous
began
there.
This morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko.
Right?
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character.
Yeah.
Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer.
Exactly.
The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions.
Right. That's where they did the letters.
That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko.
Yes.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
Yes.
And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
Right.
By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately.
Yes. And then they were able to drug
Hiyoko totally
Hiyoko.
trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet.
Right.
So they
and
could
then
frame her as the killer later.
and then had to hide herself, right?
At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon.
The one that was used in the original murder.
The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
Right.
With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
Yep.
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off.
Yeah.
But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
The water bottles.
They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead.
Yep.
However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
Yep. And then
After some
Hiyoko
time
woke
had
up.
passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her.
Right? Her best friend?
From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
Right?
Because
why
of
did
that, she left footprints in the
Fuyuhiko...
sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
Why did Fuyuhiko try and cover for Peko? Is it because he knew she was the killer and was good with it because Mahiru deserved it for killing his sister?
After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
And it worked.
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room.
Exactly.
However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used...
sword.
The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
Yep.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened.
Right.
But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Oh boy. Oh man.
I see. And what of it?
Well, she's not denying it.
Totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of. What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Yeah?
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me. Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy... There's no way you can kill me.
Oh?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
She really is a little crazy, isn't she?
What are you saying?
I think she's saying she's crazy.
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
What?
Are you serious?
Are they saying they have the wrong killer?
It's not serious. It's justice.
This is so weird.
If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry
no.
and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
Right?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. A few sacrifices? Yes! Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste. I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her! However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Uh-oh.
I'm awake!
Okay.
He finally woke up.
Right?
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Oh dear.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh no.
Such such heart-pounding excitement!
Oh, wow. Time for the vote. Oh boy. It's unanimous. Pecco's guilty.
Pardon me,
Alright.
can we please have a little more time?
What?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yeah, this is really
Yes,
weird.
but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
I do agree, Sonia. Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
Maybe she's not the only killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Pecco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Yeah.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Pecco, right?
distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I've read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. What? Is it the wrong gender? Right? Special ability? No idea. Let's just go with gender. Oh. The real Sparkling Justice is not the same gender as Pecco? No. Unfortunately, the article never mentioned anything about their gender. It's not about that. Make sure you remember what Sonia said. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. So yeah, it was in a foreign language. Yeah, that's right.
I see. That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Yeah?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Oh.
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
Spanish?
Spain?
What?
Okay. All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Yeah?
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Right?
Would you be able to do that?
She's like,
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Okay.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
Oh?
And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
About what?
My duty has already been finished.
Okay.
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
If you call that normal.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Being used by whom?
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Right, that's what I'm wondering is who?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
She's a little crazy.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
Was it a tool being used by Fuyuhiko? That's why he was trying to protect her?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Yep.
Someone else?
Yep.
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Yep. It was Fuyuhiko. The proof there was one more person at the scene of the crime. It's the body discovery announcement, right?
I see.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
He did. So what about it this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Fine, you want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body.
Exactly.
And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
There had to be one more.
I see. That leaves us one person short.
Right.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
Exactly.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Right. Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Yep. That's gotta be Fuyuhiko, right?
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, that face.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. We have the photo, right? Or no, we have the photo of this. No, we have the victim after she was killed. Maybe? Could it be this? Crime scene photo, right?
I can prove it with this. I didn't
This
think
was
it was necessary
Fuyuhiko's
to
sister.
confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Exactly.
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
They're not.
They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
I'm guessing so.
'Cause whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
He would have gotten that photo. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up. What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
It was, and then he arranged the murder. What did he have on Pecco?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? Because Pecco is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
Uh-oh.
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Is she, like, even human?
I had no motive for
Now I'm
killing
wondering.
Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
He's sweating mighty profusely there.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
Yeah, I'm wondering, is she, I feel like Pecco's either a robot or mind-controlled or, like, under some kind of oath or something? I don't know.
I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
Oh, to get him killed?
I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
What?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
Uh-oh.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place?
That's what I want to know. Like...
Pecco is a legitimate human being!
Is she? That's what I'm asking.
That's
Maybe
not for
she's
you
not.
to decide. It's for Monokuma. The
I'm
votes have
wondering
been
if
cast.
she's a robot.
All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That's so weird. That is so bizarre. Gotta be. We're getting lots of Monokuma coins. Man, that is so weird.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is.
Right?
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What is Monokuma going to decide? Was it Pecco who committed the murder? Or was it actually Fuyuhiko this whole time? I mean, this has got to be the most wild class trial that we have ever done. I hope you'll join me for the next part of this exciting conclusion in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. If you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liara27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.